Welcome to the Picture Book Creators channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about the Kindle Direct Publishing tax interview. Yes, it's that word, tax and taxes. But filling out your tax interview on Kindle Direct Publishing is a necessary part of setting up your account. And in the past couple of videos where I shared some behind the scenes of getting my ISBN numbers and setting up my account for Kindle Direct Publishing, I got some inquiries here on this channel asking, hey, Mary Janelle, what do you know about the KDP tax interview? And so I thought I would make a video of screen recordings and screenshots that show what the KDP tax interview actually looks like on the inside so that you can know what to expect. And then I thought I would share why they're even asking this personal and pertinent information anyway. What are they doing with this information? And what kind of forms is KDP going to be issuing us? And how does this all link together from setting up our account and filling in the tax interview to what happens at income tax time? Now, before we get started, I have to give you this disclaimer. I am not a tax expert, but I do have helpful information to share from my own experience that might make this process a little clearer for you. And before we dive in, it's really important to know that this video is for informational purposes only. Everyone's situation is different, so you should always consult a tax professional if you have specific questions about your taxes. So let's start off by talking about the tax interview itself. When you're setting up your KDP account, you're going to be prompted to fill in what's called the tax interview, which is personal tax information. It can vary based on where you live and whether you're an individual or a business. But here are the basics. They're going to ask you for your country of residence. KDP will ask where you live for tax purposes. Make sure you accurately select your country, as this determines which tax rules apply to your royalties. They're going to also ask you for your tax identification number, your TIN. Depending on where you live, this could be your personal tax ID number or a business tax number. This number is used by tax authorities to track your income. So you'll want to look at where you live and what kind of TIN that you need to provide to KDP. KDP uses this information to help apply the correct tax rules, which means there may be different withholding or reporting requirements based on which country that you live. Okay, once you set up your account, you've got all the right information, complete information in your tax interview, KDP will actually approve it. They'll say, this is a completed tax interview, and you'll be able to publish your books on Amazon through KDP and begin to earn royalties. Once you're earning royalties through your Amazon book sales, KDP will track your income. You'll be able to click on the link reports and read your reports and see your sales progress really at any time. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, KDP is tracking your income for income tax purposes. At the end of the year, KDP will issue you a tax form that summarizes your earnings, and you will use this tax form when you file your income taxes. The exact form you receive will depend on your location and the tax laws of your country, but KDP makes it easy to download these forms right from your account when tax season rolls around. Just remember, you are responsible for making sure that you report your income correctly, and if you're unsure about anything, it's always best to consult a tax professional. Double check your tax ID number, your country of residence, and any other details. So before we end the video, let's do a really quick recap. Why does KDP collect tax information? It's needed to comply with tax laws and issue the right tax forms for your earnings. What kind of information are you going to fill in? Info such as your country of residence and your tax ID number are going to be key details. And why are we doing all this? Because you're going to get tax forms at the end of the year. KDP will provide a form based on your earnings, which you'll use to report your income. And that wraps it up. I hope this has shed a little bit of light on the KDP tax interview process. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. My name is Mary Janelle, and I'm an author, illustrator, and independent publisher on Kindle Direct Publishing. I'm here to help guide you from idea to market in all things picture book creation. I love picture book creation, and I love to see a picture book creator get their story out of them into the world to fulfill not only its purpose, but to fulfill your calling as a picture book creator.